Speaking of cars, this one really bothered me, Will. BMW adds an $80 yearly subscription for Apple's CarPlay. This is like, I saw this, I'm like, what are you doing? Nickel and diming. Terrible, BMW. You make nice stuff, man. What are you doing with this? They're selling cars 50 G's and up, and you're gonna charge your customers $80 a year for Apple's CarPlay. Now, I should say, they give you an option of paying $300 for life, 20 years to have Apple Car. What are we doing here? They claim it helps them to keep their overall costs low. What, by $300 more? What are we doing?
I got the impression that Apple CarPlay was free.
It is free. It is free on every other manufacturer. Every manufacturer.
So every BMW, there's software in there that, and if you pay $80, it enables it.
I would assume that would be the case. Well, $80 a year or $300 outright for a lifetime cost. You'll see it as a line item on your invoice to buy your car. Now, it's important to note that when you buy a car, it's got like options on it. You're paying ridiculous sums of money for little improvements anyway. Like, oh, well, what do you want? You want your carpet to be that color? Okay, here you go. $2,000 or whatever, you know? So they're used to the idea of it. But when it hits the news like this, with a headline like this, you can't help, especially when you're looking at a luxury brand like BMW, you can't help but be a bit aggravated at, like, really? That's the way you want to play it? That's the way you want to do it? And presumably someone could leave the dealership without CarPlay enabled, go plug in their iPhone to their new $100,000. You could spend $100,000 on a BMW. Their brand new luxury vehicle. They go to plug their phone and it's like, please put in your credit card. I mean, man. Meanwhile, down the street, Will, at the Toyota dealership, they're just peeling off, listening to their CarPlay. You see how that goes? It's a bit rude in my estimation here. Now, apparently, their defense, they gave people a lot of warning here. They announced their intentions 18 months ago, but it doesn't make it more palatable for BMW owners. Cars like the Kia Creed, for example. Look up the Kia Creed, because that's what they're listing in this Engadget article as a comparison. Look at this little guy. You got 4 doors. Actually, that looks pretty sporty. I don't mind the look of that.
Kia
Creed. Oh, Ceed. Look at click the picture to the right there, the one in the middle, right in the middle. That's not bad looking with the rims. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, it's a hatchback 4-door. Well, they call it a 5-door hatchback because the trunk is not it's a door. I hate that, by the way. Can I just...
It opens on the side.
5-door. No, they call it a 5-door when it's a hatchback. I don't know. It makes me angry. What are you talking about? Door. Who's going in that door? Kirk gets in his car from the 5th door. Later, guys. I'm using my 5th door. I'm sure there's a good reason for it, but anyway, I'm not with it. So that car there gets CarPlay and Android Auto. And can we get a starting price on that? Will, can you give us a starting price on this car right here? I'm sure we're going to see right away. It starts at, you got it in UK prices here, £23,000. It's probably a $25,000 car. Something in that neighborhood, you get both. But I don't even need to tell you that. So many cars come with it now, straight out the gate, and you can't help but feel like you're being nickel and dimed here by BMW. And it's the last thing you really want to feel when you step into a dealership, when you engage with a car brand with a history and a reputation like BMW. It's a terrible move. I recommend, BMW, I know you're not watching this, but if you are, if you're connected to anyone there, get rid of this. This is a bad move. You want to be perceived as technologically advanced. You don't want to be perceived as archaic. You want to be perceived as adopting the new technologies and making it easier for customers to do so. You want them to be straight out the gate with the latest tech, including Apple CarPlay. Get rid of this nickel and diming, okay? I don't care if you made an announcement. I don't care if you're in the car business. I don't care if you got line items. I don't care, Will. This is too much now.
I agree.
You got to have that one straight out the gate.